The race for the top four and the relegation battles are very much alive in the Premier League as the finish line nears, and the stakes have never been higher in the English top flight's virtual counterpart, Fantasy Premier League (FPL), as well. The last 3 game weeks are upon us, and whether you're looking to secure bragging rights or just to save some face, the stress is real. To ease your selection dilemmas, the Statesman is at hand with a thorough article ahead of every game week. The indicators are: teams in bold are top 4 contenders. Prices in pound million marked in green indicates a rise in base price. Prices in pound million marked in red indicates fall in base price. Goalkeepers: Martin Dubravka. Team: Newcastle United. Fixtures: West Brom H, Watford A, Spurs A, and Chelsea H. Price 4.5. Score 30. Ownership 0.8%. Why yes, the Baggies may be in serious form, but they are likely to come a cropper against rough Magpies. Expect Newcastle to bounce back after last week's loss at Everton, and their Slovenian custodian is a pretty safe bet, especially with the double fixture game week 37 almost upon us. Why no, the Magpies' final 2 games look quite tough, and it's unlikely they will register a shutout then. Dubravka's established himself as the first choice keeper. Photo: Newcastle United FC. Facebook: Defenders Jan Bednarek. The 22-year-old Jan Bednarek L has been impressive so far. Photo: AFP. Team: Southampton. Fixtures: Bournemouth H, Everton A, Swansea A, and Man City H. Price 4.1. Score 13. Ownership 0.2%. Why yes, looking for a bargain pick that has decent matches ahead and a double fixture game week? Jan Bednarek is a wild card pick, no doubt, but he's got potential as the Saints look to rise from the relegation zone. Why no, at this stage, Southampton look likely to get relegated, and those fixtures may seem routine, but it is unlikely Bednarek and co. will amass too many points. Kyle Walker L was afforded some rest last week. Photo: AFP. Team: Manchester City. Fixtures: West Ham A, Huddersfield H, Brighton H, and Southampton A. Price 6.6. Score 128. Ownership 13.3%. Why yes, pricey, yes, but Walker will bring in a solid return on your investment, especially with the kind of fixtures City have. Arguably the only Sky Blues defender guaranteed to start. His assists tally, 6 this FPL season, is decent, and with a double fixture game week right ahead, Walker is a must-have if you can afford him. Why no, extremely expensive, and City might just take the foot off the gas with the title wrapped up. They will probably win their remaining games, but chances of them conceding are high. Midfielders: Jesse Lingard's R got his manager's backing. Photo: AFP. Team: Manchester United. Fixtures: Arsenal H, Brighton A, West Ham A, and Watford H. Price 6.0. Score 122. Ownership 10.1%. Why yes, Lingard loves playing against Arsenal, and with the Gunners still recovering from their midweek UEFA Europa League exertions, the Red Devils are likely to nab all 3 points. Let's not forget, Arsene Wenger's side have an awful away record in the Premier League this season. Plus, Jose Mourinho's men have an easy, double fixture game week 37 lined up. Far cheaper than his teammates. Why no, Paul Pogba, £7.9 million, Alexis Sanchez, £11.5 million, and Romelu Lukaku, £11.5 million, seem to be hitting their strides of late, and with David De Gea at the back, how many United players can you take? Johan Berg Gudmundsson. Team: Burnley. Fixtures: Brighton H, Arsenal A, Bournemouth H. Price 5.0. Score 110. Ownership 1.7%. Why yes, Gudmundsson's actually been in fine fettle of late, helping himself to 2 assists since his return from injury, and is solid bargain pick. Excellent 4th, 5th option for your midfield. Why no, the Clarets have good defensive options, and Ashley Barnes, £5.4 million, is a good budget option up top as well. Forwards: Ios Perez is a talented footballer, alright. Photo: Newcastle United FC. Facebook: Team: Newcastle United. Fixtures: West Brom H, Watford A, Spurs A, and Chelsea H. Price 5.4. Score 102. Ownership 4.6%. Why yes, Perez is a man in form, 3 goals and 2 assists in his 4 games, and with lowly West Brom visiting, is a pretty easy pick. The Magpies are expected to return to winning ways against the bottom-ranked Baggies, and they do have an interesting double fixture game week 37 coming up. Why no, interesting because those fixtures do not look easy by any stretch of the imagination. After West Brom's exploits against Manchester United and Liverpool, anything can happen. Roberto Firmino's added craft to his graft. Photo, AFP Team, Liverpool fixtures, Stoke, H, Chelsea, A, and Brighton, H, price, 9.64, 175 ownership, 39.7%. Why yes, Mohamed Salah may be winning every award possible, but his teammate is in the form of his life as well. Struggling Stoke pay them a visit this game week and might just go home with a battering. Why no? Jurgen Klopp is likely to rotate his squad, with a continental tie against Roma looming large, and while that doesn't necessarily mean Firmino will be rested, it could see the Reds field a weakened side against the Potters. Not much of a differential. The Merseysiders do not have a double fixture game week. P.S. The game week deadline is 11:30 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time, 5 p.m. IST. Previous articles in this series: Fantasy Premier League Pundit Picks, Game Week 35 Fantasy Premier League Pundit Picks, Game Week 34 Fantasy Premier League Pundit Picks, Game Week 33 Fantasy Premier League Pundit Picks, Game Week 32.